Hello. So my current level of comfort working with somebody in the classroom is I would say I'm very comfortable working with my teacher. We hit it off right from the start. She's been super easy to work with, whether if she's teaching or if I'm teaching. We just work very well together and it's easy to go in and out of what each other are doing, and we can each comment on each other's lessons and stuff, and it's not awkward or doesn't feel like we're stepping on each other's toes because we've just really gotten to know each other well. What positive effects might the use of co-teaching have on your own personal teaching development? I think that it's a great tool to help you work well with others, and it also helps. What's helped me learn more about differentiation because I've learned how different groupings can work, and then what type of skills you can work on with really high kids or the really low kids, and then how to keep the ones in the middle in the middle or high and not let them get low. Says think about the four co-teaching approaches discussed. Which would be more appropriate for use during student teaching? I think that for my specific classroom, the parallel one would be really good because during both math, which we use Engage New York for, and then ELA, we do a lot of small groups, and these are based on their MAP and DIBELS test scores, and they're placed into 4 different groups so we can cycle through those groups and make sure we're hitting every student's needs. And it works really well when there's 2 of us doing that and planning together the same thing and how to monitor how the students are doing. The steps that we would take to implement those is going through their data and seeing where they're at, and then planning together to make sure that all the students are getting what they need, what skills they need based on what their data says they're lacking. How might the implementation of one or more of these co-teaching methods positively impact the students we teach in the school climate where you're at? Our school climate is it's a Title I school, so the school climate isn't super great and the kids don't come from super great homes. So I think to see 2 teachers working together really well and 2 adults working together well, showing how we can use teamwork to make the class flow better, would show the students that they can use skills like that too to help their lives flow better. How will you assess with classroom management? Right now I have been doing a lot of she teaches, I'm the one that's doing the classroom management, so I circle through the classroom and make sure everybody's on task. If they're not, I tap them or go whisper in their ear you need to be focusing on what you're working on. Or we have flexible seating too, and so that takes a lot of classroom management, making sure all the kids are using it appropriately. Challenges you might have with co-teaching, I think being afraid to step on the teacher's toes or not really knowing how much you're supposed to do, because my teacher asks me for my opinion all the time on things, and at first I didn't really know how much she really wanted my input, but she's made me feel like she really does care what I have to say and she does want my input. So yes, student teaching is going great. Bye.